Here's an update on our 2013 garden. I used some potatoes that I had left over from last year instead of buying new seed potatoes. And these first 3 rows here are Kennebecs. Not all of them came up, but I'm pretty satisfied. I've got some russets coming up, 2 rows of those back there. I'll have another planting later in the summer. Got some romaine lettuce. Just set it out about a week ago. And also this row here, this is lima beans. And these are white half runners. And then these 2 trellises in the back are Kentucky Wonder pole beans. The lima and the half runners here, they're bush beans. So you don't need a big trellis or anything. Just put some fence up here because the wind blows pretty bad. Don't have a whole lot of trees or anything. We've got about 15 tomato plants. Did some cages, made some stakes out of fencing board, dog ear fence board. It's about $1.64 at Lowe's. You can get about 4 stakes. And once again, the wind blows pretty bad, so I decided to make cages. About $65 a roll for this is about 5-foot welded wire, and out of a 50-foot roll, I got 13 tomato cages. Most of my tomatoes are indeterminate growth, and you want some pretty big cages, pretty sturdy. And when you have some tomatoes on them, you just use some wire snippers, cut in there, get whatever you need, or you can even, lift the cage up if the plant's not too big. I've got 4 different kinds of peppers here I just planted about a week ago. We've got cayenne, Anaheim, green bell, and jalapeno. And this little piece of fence here, I'm going to grow some cucumbers on it, straight 8 variety. That's what works best for me with pickles. They're really good fresh and some salt water. I've got some broccoli here, and then some cauliflower. It's a little bit too late for that, but had a little bit of pressure from the wife. She wants to see what's going to happen. I got some zucchini here. I think it's Black Beauty is the variety, and I got some sweet potatoes put out here, but it looks like the bugs ate all the leaves. Or the rabbits. We're gonna have to work on that problem. We've got some yellow squash here. I might have to support this a little bit better once everything starts growing. Really not grown any squash before, so we're going to see what happens. I've got a row of Texas sweet onions here in the back, and I got some red onions that run along down through here. I planted some pumpkins right here, and I was going to put a trellis, but I think I'm going to wait till they get started, dig them up, because we'll have squumpkins. I really wasn't thinking, but the squash and the pumpkins could cross-pollinate. I think I'm going to use my my raised bed here, cut it all down, burn it off tonight and till it up, and plant some pumpkins over there, maybe some sugar pumpkins, Connecticut's or something. That way there'll be a little bit of room here. Got some watermelon, some crimson sweet, some cantaloupe, sugar babies. They're all planted here. They're going to grow on these trellises. And we got this idea off of growing your own greens, and some guys that guy was interviewing, they were growing pumpkins up to like 20 pounds on this $4 nylon netting. And we just zip tied these to the poles. Did the same thing with the green beans, and you can probably see it pretty good. It's some green wire over there. I forget what gauge. Anyway, it's like multi-purpose garden wire. And I think I'm going to do the same thing here. I might even use a rope, but it's going to have to be really taut. Let's say, you know, once you start getting 6 to 10 pound fruits, you know, on there, you got about 3 plants on each trellis. There could be some serious weight. And of course we got the wind and stuff to deal with, so we're just going to kind of work with it and see what works. This is just kind of an experiment. And by the way, the posts, they're 2x2 non-treated. I think they're about $1 or $2. They're 8 feet. I cut about a foot off of them so I could stand on the chair and hammer them in. But getting ready to till everything up here, get everything looking good, and then when the sun goes down, I'm going to shoot some water to her, and we're having a blast.